Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Against Milan.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We have already started here.
Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And here's Kaka. To Nielsen. Played into space. Good ball, good take. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cleared without complication.
Taken back almost at once.
Oh, super ball. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Mbappe. Ødegaard gets a foot in here. And here's Kaka. Now it's Yamal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan looking to pass their way through. And now the breakaway. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Swings it across. Cruyff is flagged offside. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Neymar. Costa-Curta does well to get it back. Ødegaard, nicely spread. Bale did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff shapes to shoot!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Milan finding their passes. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. He's free. He has got space. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. What a sensational save from Ederson!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Yamal looking to run onto it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that is and the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bale. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Raul. Great chance! They've And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander-Arnold.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Pinches it off him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ødegaard. That has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball.
Nicely worked. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for the run. Yamal. And that's played it. Shot, surely! It was a good ball, that, played into his feet.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Yamal.
And this is Cruyff.
Has been indicated.
Costa Curta. And it's Serginho. And Serginho. Raul.
Might want to be careful there.
This looks promising. Shoots! That has not worked out as planned.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Borussia Dortmund ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Adams.
For Conte. Now it's Cruyff. No, again there's no way through. Bale.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Conte.
Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yaya Toure.
Has found the net here, of course.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Rafinha.
And it's Serginho.
And he's forced to go back. For Yaya Toure. Odo.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Now it's Neymar. Borussia Dortmund with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
An instinctive delivery. And the shot! And it's in!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's in! there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The attendance for
Raul
this match was
at his razor-sharp best there.
60,332.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs. And
It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first.
Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 97, Aubameyang. Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away.
And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Real chance here. Ødegaard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rafael Leao gets into a good position.
Khan claims it without any fuss.
Borussia Dortmund
Perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Neymar.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Costa Curta tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Denilson. Van Belten. That's a sharp pass.
And he's got the beat. Neymar!
He has done it! Back to within one! Interesting! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Milan
Looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space.
last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
And here's Maradona. And this is Neymar.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho. Can he get on the end of this?
Time added on 4 minutes.
Oh, good ball!
That's tidy.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Conte. Toure clears. Conte. Maradona. That's a good ball out wide. Hangs in a cross. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah. And it's been given away. Van Basten! Van Basten! Scorching strike!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's the keeper's ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Foot in. Serginho. Great vision. And Neymar. Rafinha. Threads one in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He shifted it to the flank. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. They've got to be quick to recover this. Played in by Danielson. And that's the keeper's ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played into space out wide. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. Yaya Toure, and it's Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. Picked out brilliantly, and he's shot at goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played in by Van Basten. And that has been cleared. He's having a go! Bale, deep cross, tries to get it clear. Odo, Neymar, nicely weighted ball. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Neymar has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but...
Goes for a shot!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's very neat. And the cross comes in.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. To Nielsen. And that was very necessary. He's a sharp little ball here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. And it's Otto. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. The pass has gone astray. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. And he's away. That is very well defended. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 3 minutes.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Toure makes the interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Rafinha. Now, he's got space here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Bale! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Borussia Dortmund come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. Costa Corta. Yaya Toure. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, but it's Ibrahimovic! Surely! Off the post! Yeah, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Bale. Quality ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cannavaro clears it away. Rafinha. Costa Corta cuts out the pass. Rafinha. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Now it's Neymar. He's found some space. And the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Otto. Looking to play him in. Oh, cracking ball.
Now they can break here.
Now it's Mbappe. Iran can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Yaya Toure.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes.
It could be in here.
Gets good distance on it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Chooses to go back.
Serginho hoisted. Terrific header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Neymar spots it and intercepts. Otto, who's set up 1 goal so far. Van Basten. Ball played for Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's looking wide. Bale. That's a decent clearance. Raul. Otto.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Bale. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead.
You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So now the difference is 3.
Bale. Rijkaard. And it's Bale. And it's Rivaldo. It's Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Evet arkadaşlar, rakibimizin hilesini biliyorsunuz. Kastırma spor arkadaşlar. Evet.
Yaya Toure.
Rakibimiz kastırma spor. Yani hileci bir rakip arkadaşlar. Bakın yavaşlar bizdeki.
Rafinha.
Oh, he's burst through. Rafinha plowing through the middle. Van Dijk gets it clear.
Evet, adam kastıra oldu ama 4 tane salladık. Rakibimiz korkak hileciler arkadaşlar bunlar. Bakın nasıl kaçıyor baba. Bak atıyor, nasıl gidiyor bak. Bak. Hafif kastırıyor ki orada sesini adamı mesela size maçına nasıl gidiyor. Bunlarla maç ediyorsunuz arkadaşlar. E-futbolun hileli oyun arkadaşlar.
Rafinha. That's an imaginative pass.
Evet.
That has been knocked
Bu da
clear.
e-futbolun hileli oyun arkadaşlar.
Slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Bale. Nice interception, well timed. And that is
Yendik ama
that.
kastırma spor arkadaşlar işte.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Zaten kastırma spor arkadaşlar. Mesela nasıl ek yaptı, bir kere kanattan gidiyordum, nasıl durdurdu oyunu. Bunlar böyle hileyle, hurdayla bu birinci klasmana çıkıyor arkadaşlar işte. Konami de buna müsaade ediyor. Tam biz hata çıkarken nedense kasıyor arkadaşlar. Hani avantaj sağlayacağız ya. Adam kendindeyken de kastırdığı zaman hızlanıyor. Evet, maalesef ki böyle bir hileli oyun arkadaşlar. Görüyorsunuz. Evet, futbolun hileli oyununa hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Burada futbolun hileli oyunundan bahsediyoruz. Rakiplerimizin hileciliğinden. Rakiplerimiz mesela baş edemeyince ne yapıyor? Kastırıyor arkadaşlar. Çünkü niye? Öyle yapıyor ki oyuncunun dengesizleşiyor. Yani adamlar sizi paslaştırmamak için işte dengesizleştiriyorlar oyunu. Kendilerine geçince her şey normal arkadaşlar. Hızlandırıyorlar bir de. Ama ona rağmen işte hala daha adamlar buralarda sürünüyorlar. Adamlar böyle bir hilecilik içerisine girmişler arkadaşlar. Bir hileci rakiple daha başlıyoruz arkadaşlar. Bakın pas atıyorum, adam mesela gelene kadar yarım saat. Bak hemen nasıl tahmin ediyor, görüyor musun?
Which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskas, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game, and this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so, described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
Serginho. Kukçu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Adamların arkası var. Adam nasıl tahmin ediyor? Bak.
Rafinha. Serginho.
Görüyor musunuz bak nasıl bitiyor?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. Borussia Dortmund controlling the possession in this early phase.
Görüyor musunuz bak? Pozisyonları işte böyle öldürüyorlar.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Odo. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Look at the space here. And he shoots.
Ama biraz daha bundan kaçınmaz arkadaşlar. Görüyor musunuz nasıl engelliyor?
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off.
Adamlar oynamayı bilmeyen şeyler arkadaşlar.
And I think it's just top play.
Adamlar işte böyle hani böyle paslaşmayı bilmeyen, beyin olmayan adamlar arkadaşlar. Sadece oyun hızıyla oyna. Şut at, ara pası var, gol olsun.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Gives it back, knocks it out wide, and he's gone backward here. Conte out towards the flank. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Bak.
He's found the way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Kukçu. He is always looking to break lines.
Adamla nasıl gidiyor?
Can he get there? Lofted in.
Her kafaya da vuruyorlar şimdi bek yapıyorlar ya. Görüyorsunuz değil mi? Nasıl mesela Bale gitmiyor.
Port with the corner. There first. Costa Curta with the clearance. And they've got a throw.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Bak görüyor musun?
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Conte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Conte. Ball played for Kukçu. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Odo. And the pass is intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Şu adamlar işte paslaşma bilmeyen adamlar böyle hileyi nasıl yavaşlattı görüyor musunuz?
Cannavaro. Bale. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. That's a shade optimistic. He's going to be disappointed with that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nasıl vuruyorlar görüyor musunuz?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Searching pass he's played there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Chance for Beckenbauer.
Görüyor musunuz?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Now it's Mbappe. Closing in on goal.
Normalde şuna 5 atmam lazım işte görüyorsun. Adam mesela gram futbol zekası yok.
Looking tidy in possession here. Raul skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Ama çalışmada hata var.
Good ball, good take. There's the whistle for half time.
Gram mesela futbol zekası yok mesela. Şunun gram akıl var mı şunda? Yok. Sadece hileye bas gitsin. Bas hileye gitsin arkadaşlar. Yani bunda bu kadar basit değil yani. Bas hileye yavaşlatıyor ya seni. Nasıl koşmuyor adamın. Resmen şu anda 5 tane atmam lazım girdiğim pozisyonlarda. Bakıyor musun nasıl dengesi attı? Onu da atamıyordum bak. Mesela tek yakaladım. Adamı gidemediğim için arapası attım. Adam mesela nasıl kapattı?
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority,
Puskas! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Can he get onto this?
Yeah.
Conte. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Here's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff touches it back. And here's Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, super ball.
Görüyor musun bak hemen hızlandıracak ya.
Wide.
That's positional goals. The utilization of space.
Nasıl yakaladı?
Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. Conte. Bale, who does have an assist to his name. It's a threatening ball.
Şuraya bak.
Oh, it's been flattened.
Görüyor musunuz bak nasıl ağırlaştırıyor ya.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto
Gram oynamayı biliyorum Allah aşkına şu.
Kirkchu looking to play it. Real chance.
Bak sıfırdan atacak.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gram oynamayı bilmiyor mesela. Gram. Bak her kafaya vuruyor bak. Kaleci tutsana bakıyor.
No, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mesela şu adam mesela gram oynamayı bilmiyor ya. Ama nasıl mesela? Ne güzel kastıyor değil mi?
Yaya Toure.
Çok ağırlığa bak siz. Mesela o adamı döndüremiyorsun baba. Görüyor musun bak adamı nasıl hemen mesela yakalıyor. O adamı mesela döndüremiyorsun siz. Şöyle ağırlığa bak.
Rafinha, Neymar, Beckenbauer. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale, Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now he's got space here. He's got away.
Şuraya bak. Mesela adam gördünüz mü bak mesela nasıl hemen nasıl engel oluyor. Adamlar sonra uçuyor.
And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now there's a fine ball.
Şuraya bak.
That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
Morla uzaklaştığımız top gitmiyor. Morla uzaklaştırdığımız top. Yere attığımız top gitmiyor bizde.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cruyff with the cross. Up he goes! And it's in!
Yani hileli goller işte bakın. Nasıl mesela adam nasıl mesela hızlı yükseliyor. Yani oyun hızı falan önemli değil. Bu oyunda sadece hile önemli. Onda bunlar işte iyi becerdikleri için hani oyuncu falan almanıza falan gerek yok. Sadece baksana bak Allah aşkına. Gitmiyor.
And it's Neymar.
Şuraya bak.
Raul. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Promising position. Hoisted in.
Tam masa atacak ya.
Back out it comes. It's gone for a throw in.
Foot in. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adam mesela yakalıyoruz. Baksana gitmiyor. Şu amatör mesela adam mesela gram mesela zeka yok. Ama hileyle işte arkadaşlar size karşı böyle işte bak görüyorsunuz nasıl dişe diş maç geçiyor. Böyle hani sanki böyle dişe diş böyle. Halbuki mesela 10 tane sallamam gerekiyor şu anda mesela. Kaç tane pozisyonum yedi. Mesela karşı karşıya kalacağım. Empampe duruyor. İşte Empampe mesela gitmiyor, koşu atmıyor, duruyor. Kaç tane pozisyonum yedi mesela şu adam. Mesela şikayet edelim. Bir boka yaradı yoktu gerçi. Mesela adam 6000'ciymiş mesela. Şu adamda hiç 6000'inci olacak şey var mı? Hani kalite var mı? Yok. Adam amatör. Belli yani amatör. Gram mesela zeka yok işte. Adam hileyle nasıl kastırıyor görüyorsunuz. İşte size karşı böyle hani şey yapmaya çalışıyor işte hani diş geçiremiyor. Bari diyor yavaşlatayım hani bana 10 tane atmasın, 20 tane atmasın. Amacı o yani 20 tane yememek. Yani arada bir böyle iyice öne geçiyorlar. Bir iki tane sallamasyon atıyorlar işte oyunda yardım ediyor bazen. Ondan sonra iyice ağır bir alıyor. Adamı kaleye bırakın ya gidemiyorsunuz bir şut atmaya. Öyle bir saçmalamışlar işte. Adamlar hileden oyun oynamayı bilmiyorlar yani. Hepsi bilmiyor yani. Alayı oyunu bilmiyor. Yani böyle gelsinler mesela internetsiz ortamda Eline 20 tane verirsiniz yani, öyle diyeyim ben size. 20 tane atar gönderirsiniz, o kadar vasatlar yani. O kadar kötüler. Ama işte hile yaparak sizinle işte aynı seviyeye gelmeye çalışıyorlar. Ne oluyor? Sizinle başa baş mücadele ediyorlar işte. Adamlarda mesela hiç oyun bilgisi falan sıfır ya. Gram oyun bilgisi yok. Sadece bas arafasına, bas lege, yapıştır geç. Bas arafasına, bas lege, aç ortanı, şut at, çarpar marpar gol atar. Bir şekilde gol atıyorlar. Çünkü hızlandığı için kaleci ellerini bırakıyor mesela. Diyor ki gel gol olsun. Çünkü leg yaptığı zaman kaleci elini bırakıyor. Böyle bir hileli oyun arkadaşlar işte bu. Bu oyuna sakın para yatırın falan demeyin yani. Sadece hileciler şu anda zaten bu oyuna para yatırıyor. 2000'e yakın hileci var. Onlar zaten hani klasmanda 3 ve üstü hepsi. Aralarında işte yatırıp duruyorlar işte. Ondan sonra oyunu bir de kötülüyorlar işte. Yok pas geçme, yok oyun kastı falan. Kastıran kendileri aslında. Dikkat ediyor musun mesela adamlar mesela nasıl hızlı çıkıyor, rakipleri yavaş geliyor falan, ağırlaştırıyorlar. Yani birbirlerine lek yapıyorlar, belli oluyor. Bizde mesela tek tarafta adam mesela bir arafasına basıyor, adam arkaya koşu atıyor. Durduramıyoruz. Eğer hani benim o Empampeli yakaladığım pozisyonu rakip yakalasa geçmiş olsun yani. Arka yetişemeyiz bize yani.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Yaya Toure. Costa Curta. And Rafinha. Tries to play it through.
Adam nasıl gidiyor?
Nicely shaped ball.
Utanmasa oraya da gidecek.
Just a little long. Well, there's the clearance. Early ball. Oh, super ball. Nakata. Oh, that was vital.
Görüyor musunuz mesela? Nasıl hemen mesela?
It's going to go a long way. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And this is Kane. Neymar. Rafinha. Spread out to the left. Now it's Bale. And this is Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Bizde nasıl hemen durduruyor biliyor musun?
Yes, it is.
Ama mesela YouTube'cuların yayınlarını izleyin mesela. Nasıl pat gidiyorlar. Çünkü iki tarafta birbirine yapınca basma Allah aşkına.
Scholes goes steaming forward. Thuram cuts out the pass. Kane. Great vision.
Bak görüyor musun
Plays one
arasını?
through. And he's straight offside.
Nasıl hareketleniyor? Güzel uzun atalım.
He's on it. Can he get away? And he's running through. Thuram gets it away.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Görüyor musunuz?
Goal! Lazio! And Lazio
Adamlar bir arabası nasıl? Hiç.
all over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure
Bak
and
kaleciye
nudge at you
gördünüz mü?
and
Adam
hit you
nasıl
on the
hareket
break.
etmedi ya.
It was very nicely done.
Lazio
Normalde
are
pat diye
in
kaleci
front
geçmem
now,
lazım.
the
Adam
game's
hareket
only
etmedi.
goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Şuraya bak.
And he's there to belt it away. Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Şu adamla mesela gram
Pressing's
oynamıyor ya.
intense and it's paid off.
Onu atmadık
Nicely
ama.
weighted ball. Neymar gets over and intercepts. Rafinha. And it's Bale. Bale. Plenty to aim at here. Played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
He's a sharp little ball here. No way through there. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's cut it out.
Görüyor musun? Adam orada kilitleniyor ya.
Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. That's a lovely, delicate pass. No, it's come to nothing.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Aubameyang. And here's Bale. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Raul. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Kane. Now it's Bale.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Odo. Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making...
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after.
Mesela kaç tane pozisyonum var, adam gitmiyor. Adam mesela bir arkası, hop, Aubameyang gol. Şu adam da mesela gram oynamıyor. Attım atacağım da. İşte adamlar hileci arkadaşlar işte. Kaç tane pozisyonumuz kaçtı yani. Sırf ağlaştırdığı için.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Serginho. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. And he's being shifted off here. Toure kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Bale. Rafinha. Neymar. Scholes. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Nakata. Nakata, he's got away. Lovely feet. Nakata going face to face with his great rival. Can he finish? Toure attempts a clearance. That has not gone well. That's an imaginative pass. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. Olise. That's good play. And it's Scholes. Tries a measured ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Toure makes the interception. Borussia Dortmund still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
Oyuncu nasıl duruyor ya?
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Rafinha. Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Rafinha. Time and again they are repelled. Kimmich running with the ball. That pass isn't the best. And the through ball. Look at the space here. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Adam nasıl engel oluyor görüyor musun?
The tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Bomboş kaleye adam nasıl engel oldu?
They've played it short. That's very neat. Now it's Bale.
Onu atmadık mesela.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised.
Yukarıdaki adam attı, aşağıdakini attı yani.
Well, that's certainly more like
Şurada
it. They
Serginho
can't let
bomboş.
the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, it's a promising build-up this.
Şuraya
Plenty of
görüyorsunuz bak
really
ikili.
nice passing. And it's
Nasıl size denge
Nakata.
sattırıyor.
Ambitious ball here. Played in deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Yaya Toure. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, just no! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Thuram clears. Distributed tidily. Scholes. Nakata. That is ended up in no man's land. Rafinha.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Now it's Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. Otto deals with that comfortably. Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on
Adamı
the ball.
sıkıştırıyoruz, gol yok.
Thuram gets it clear. And it's Neymar. And here's Rafinha.
Ona değil be.
Bale.
Bak gitti nereye attı görüyor musun?
He is through here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be...
Chance!
Şuraya bak, moru nasıl çıkartıyor
Now
ya.
he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Neymar plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Baksana.
Yaya Toure is offering a right smile.
Ya ne yapayım anasını? Kaleyi dövdük resmen ya.
Knocks it into space.
Adam bir tane ara pası attı işte.
Here's Scholes. The less said about that pass, the better.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Komedi ya oyun. Bak bir tane ara pasıyla attı. Adamı tek kale yaptık. Bak maçı erken bitirdi.
And there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it.
Direktler.
Exciting encounter where both sides.
Adam iyi dedi, yendi işte. Bir tane attı ara pası, gol. Sonra işte üstüne yattı. Görüyorsun değil mi kanka? Adamı darma duman ettik. İşte böyle 1-0 adamlar götürüyor işte işi. Gram mesela oynamadı adam. Şansı yaver gitti. Adamı tek kale yaptık ya. Adam karşı karşıya kaldım, direkt lege bastı. Adamı şutlatmadığı için orada beni engelledi bir tane pozisyonda. Raul iyi ya orada. Neyse bu maçı alacağız artık. Kanka bu maçı alacağız ya. Rahat ol. Bu maç bizde. Bu maçı kaçarı yok ya. Bu maç bizde.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football.
Bak seri başlıyor şimdi ya, galibiyet serisi. Geçen maç çok şanssız gitti ya. Bir tane ara pası, leg yaptı, adam altından geçti, gol attı.
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless.
One
of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how
Adamlara basına orta açıyorlar. Bir şekilde adam orada nasıl yakaladı topu?
Galatasaray with the corner. They're first.
Oh.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Raul powering forward here. Oh, well measured. Face to face with. Can he finish?
Sen rahat ol, kanka alacağız.
Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, and he did well not
Biz
to
attığımız böyle
stray
bireysel
offside
yetenek
there
yapıyoruz
as well,
kanka.
Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So a breakthrough already. Raul stood up well to him there. That has not gone well. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal.
Baksana adamlar hep
1-0
çarpıyor,
score.
çarpıyor.
And it's Owen. And here's Musiala. Deep cross. It's a mighty effort. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Adamlar çarpma toplarla gelmeye çalışıyor.
Rafinha and Serginho, and that's a throw-in.
Sen adam duruyor, Empampe duruyor ya. Baba kaçıyor,
Now
nasıl
it's
kaçıyor.
Torres.
Baba, legi yaptı gördün
That's
mü?
a decent ball. What a throw-in.
Legi yapıyor ki hızlanayım. Yap bakayım.
That's a good run down the left. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Rodri. Now it's Musiala.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Nice sequence of passes, this. Hit in. He gets big. Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Odo played out to the right. Rodri. And here's Palmer. Pinches it off him. Into the channel. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Rafinha. Aims beyond the defence. It's a searching pass. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yaya Toure. And it's Bale. And he's intervened well there. And here's Torres. He's played it back. This looks promising. And it's Musiala. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? They're back in possession and ready to go again. Distributed tidily. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Musiala knocks it into space. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Odo. Not the most convincing of passes. Rafinha running with the ball.
Well, played right into his path. And he's lost his man here.
Şuraya bak. Mbappe'yi duruyorlar ya.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Görüyor musun? Morları nasıl çıkartıyorlar?
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yakın mesafeden mor vuruyor,
just
çıkartıyor
backs
adamlar. Görüyor
himself
musun?
every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Serginho, Rafinha, Mbappe,
Yeah.
Minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro, Palmer, and it's Owen. Now,
Adamlar
can they get him
alttan
away?
geçiyor ya. Baba. Önüne çekiyor ki.
Toure gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. And that'll be
Mesela
the
şu adam
final
mesela
action
gram
of
oynamıyor
the
şu an.
first half.
Yani oynatmıyoruz şu an mesela. Agresif mesela şu anki taktiğimizde oynatmıyoruz. Ama dediğim gibi işte adamın hile burada görüyorsun işte.
On the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays
Bak
it
bak bak
forward.
bak bak görüyor musun?
Caught offside that time.
Aldık ya. Hemen aldığımızı zannetti. Hemen bastı lege. Bak. Ekrana bak. Tövbe estağfurullah. Kastırma futbol ya. Vallahi adı değişsin mi yani? Kastırma futbol yapsınlar. Efootball ve hilecilerle ancak bu şekilde daha iyi bence anlaşır.
That is pretty much the end of
Yok.
that. Oh, that's a very decent ball
Adam
now.
uçuyor.
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's managed to get free. Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Closing in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good take in a good area. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The attendance for this
Musiala
match was
proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played into space. And that could well leave a mark.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through.
Şuraya bak ya.
And it's Bale. Rafinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha. Oh, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that
Yeah,
if I was
so
in
that's
that
the-
dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Owen,
Rahat gider.
nice looking ball. Floated through. Now, can he find a finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Neymar. And the shot!
O da olmuyordu mesela. Mbappé'nin önüne saldı. Adam mesela nasıl Mbappé geride kaldı, gördünüz mü? Bu adam işte oynamayı biliyorum diyenlerden işte bunlar ama böyle hileci, aslında oynamayı bilmeyen bir işte bu işte ne diyeyim, oyuncu topluluğu mu diyorsunuz artık, ne derseniz deyin bunlar işte. Oyun bilgileri sıfır, zekaları sıfır, sadece hile, kastır. İşte bir tane Mbappe'ye attım, nasıl kastırdı mesela hemen. Bu korktu orada. Offside yok zannetti. Offside mesela. Evet, galibiyet serimize başlayabiliriz. Şu an taktiğimiz müthiş. Bu taktikle savunacağım, vuracağım, ileri atacağım. Hadi arada bir tane bir ara pası falan yiyoruz işte. Ya da uzaktan bombacılar oluyor. Müsaade edersek yiyoruz işte. Etmezsek devam.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Raul. Can he get on the end of this?
Yeah.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Ahead by two and just about into the home straight.
Adamı yanık mesela, hemen bak ikili yapıyor, nasıl hemen ara pas atıyor, nasıl boş atıyor adamı. Oradan kafayla atacak. Bir defans yapalım. Biraz adama top seviyor.
Oh, what has happened here? Rodri. That has been slung wide.
Adam yaptığı hilenin derecesini arttırsın bari.
And here's the chance to counter. Beckenbauer. And it's with the keeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bak. Görüyor musun?
Serginho.
Görüyor musunuz bak.
And we're done.
Nasıl kastırıyor, görüyorsun değil mi? Yani şimdi buna ne diyeceksin? Bir Türk yani. Bunlara ağzımı bozmak istemiyorum yani. Yayın açtığımız için ağzımı bozmak istemiyorum. Yoksa yani diyeceklerimi biliyorum da. Yani kastırarak top almaya çalışıyorlar. Yazalım bakalım niye kastırıyor. Neyse bahisleri biz kazandık kanka. Bak bana oynadın, kazandın. Afiyet olsun ya. yanlışlıkla yaptın. Tamam mı? Kastırıyorsun. Adama diyoruz işte niye kastırıyorsun? Niye hile yapıyorsun? İşte defansta pas yapıyordun en son. Gülücük atıyor. İşte ne hilesi çok merak ettim. Nasıl yapmışsın? Falan filan. Yani klasik hileci yalanları arkadaşlar artık. Bunlar mizmin hileciler arkadaşlar. Akıl yok biliyor musun? Beyin olmadığı için düşünemiyorlar. Düşünemedikleri için de hep aynı şeyler.
Hayır lütfen.
And we're underway. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Rafinha.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Pelé. Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Bale. And here's Bale. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bale. It's a searching pass. Talisca with the delivery. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar cuts out the pass. Otto. Pelé. Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a good spell of possession, this. Knocks it back. Quarter of an hour played. Beckenbauer.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Batistuta. Yaya Toure gets it away. Look at the space here. Oh, smashing header. Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Mesela ben nasıl mesela Batistuta'yla nasıl gol atıyor biliyor musun mesela? Adam Batistuta'yla nasıl gol atıyor? İşte bu hile gol arkadaşlar. Nasıl vuruyor, kaleci zıplamıyor.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them.
Kanka adam hileyle attı işte ya. Gördüm bir tane kendi kalemize attık. Yani adam bastı şeye. Ondan sonra bir tane de işte nasıl önünden geçiyor. Nasıl geçiyor görüyor musun? Bir tane de kapadı. Bu adam bana da pasları görüyor musun bak. Nasıl gidiyor? Bak şimdi her kafaya vur. Görüyor musun bak bak. Şuraya bak. Bu da Arap işte ya. Arap. Bu Araplar zaten bir numaralı OE. Bir de Türk şeyi ismi koymuş. Tam OE ya. Bak bak nasıl bu Arap paslarını görüyor musun adamlardaki? Bunlar işte oyundaki OE'ler bak gitmiyor sizdeki. İçinden geçer. Ama bunu çevireceğim ya.
Talisca. And it's Bale. Bale.
Orada şeyle Talisca'yla başlamamız sıkıntı oldu.
Now Otto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on.
Şuraya bak. Nasıl engel oluyor görüyor musun?
Pelé. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe. He's found Talisca.
Neyse iyi oldu bu.
And there is his 30th goal.
2 tane kendi kalemize attık, görüyor musun? Hileyle adam bir kafa vuruyor, adama çarpıyor, gol oluyor. Bak bak, kastımlara bak. Bunlar işte OE. Mesela oynamayı bilmiyorlar. Sadece hile. Sadece hile arkadaşlar. Bu da Arap işte.
Tevez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Tevez. Totti. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. He slings it in. Sanchez with the clearance. Bale. Talisca. Odo. Rafinha. Now it's Pele.
2 minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. Couldn't squeeze it through. Makaleli. Driving forward. Nicely spread. Mbappe. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There's the whistle for half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot.
Evet. Rakibimiz hileye doymuyor, görüyorsunuz. Kanka penaltı ya. Dur rahat ol. Döneceğiz kanka.
The ball is on the spot. Here
Ne
we
taraf
go.
atayım lan, yaz da. Hemen hızlı. Hayda.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass.
Baksana oyunu nasıl yavaşlattı. Bak bak bak bak.
Borussia Dortmund come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated
Bak,
to see
kendi
how
arabası
the
görüyor
change
musun? Bak.
now affects their overall strategy.
Kanka ne kırmızısı, adamlar hilebaz diyorum, sen anlamıyorsun. Baksana uzun attığım topa bak.
Neymar. Mbappe. Makaleli gets the foot in and wins the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Totti.
Bak nasıl koşuyor, bak bak bak. Koşuyor bak şimdi, iyi güzel.
Oh, important interception. And this is Batistuta.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Raul. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot.
Lan ya, penaltıyı var ya, pisi pisine kaçırdık.
And they are dragging
Üstünde 3 üçlü.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Takes a shot.
Şuraya bak ya, Allah'ım yarabbim.
Need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kanka tek kaleye çevirdik, işte 2 tane kendi kalemize yedik yani.
Borussia Dortmund may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Rafinha, spread out to the left. Bale.
Görüyor musun bak nasıl durduruyor?
Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pele. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Yeah,
and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's made its way to it, and he shoots! And for a moment, time
Ya
stood still.
şuraya bak ya lan. Adam bak nasıl dönemedim, görüyor musun? Döndüremiyorsun yani. Oyuncu orada duruyor, olduğu yerden dönmek zorundasın.
Roberto Carlos. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cannavaro. Pele. And it's Batistuta. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Rafinha. Serginho. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Şuraya bak.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
At gider.
Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos. Has a look and plays it forward. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Şuraya bak ya.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Borussia Dortmund are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Batistuta. And here's Bale. Makaleli proves too strong, too
Adamı
smart.
sıkıştırıyoruz. Gol yok. Sana tam hileci ya. Messi, Messi gel. Hadi Nazar. Bombastan gel.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Number 13, Nesta. Number 15,
Messi!
Şuraya bak ya. Kaleci nasıl
He's
tutuyor
pulled
ya.
off a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Number 21.
Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Number 5.
And it's lofted through here.
Substitution.
And he's onside. Van Basten! Davids. Batistuta looking to add to his goal.
There will be 3
And the number on the board
minutes
is 3. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked it up out wide.
Adamlara bak ya, ortaya bak. Baba.
Terrific header. That needed to be better, and he knows
Bak
it.
ekrana
Well,
bak.
it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt
Basıyor,
with at
lege
source.
basıyor, vuruyor kafayı vurduğu yere bak. Ya var ya. Biz de orta açıyoruz, hep adamların kafasından sekiyor.
Searching pass he's played there. Costa Curta. Serginho. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Raul.
Şuraya bak ya.
And the referee brings it to a close.
2 tane kendi kalemize gol ya.
Well, that turned out to be quite a game.
Bir
Both
tane
sides
penaltı
committed,
kaçırdık.
determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, back.
Resmen adam kırmızı kart da vermedi. Yani şu maç adamın gram zeka yok zaten de hakkı da değil yani. Arap ne bekliyorsun ki? Pisi pisine maç gitti ya. Şu adamda mesela gram beni yenecek şey yoktu. Görüyorsun değil mi nasıl kastırıyor? Kanka görüyor musun? Bir tane penaltı kaçırdık. 2 tane kendi kalemize attık. Böyle bir oyun işte. Tek kale oynuyoruz adamlara. Adamlar mesela bir orta kafa gol attı. 3 tane kafayla. Ben açıyorum ortalar, hiçbirisine adam yükselmiyor. Adam nasıl yükseliyor görüyor musun değil mi? Vuruyor, lege basıyor, hop kaleci mesela kımıldamıyor, gol oluyor. Amaç zaten o, hani mesela şey değil, kafaya vurayım da sağa sola gitsin diyor işte. Lege basayım, kaleci zaten dokunmasın yeter.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund.
Şaka gibi.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success.
Terrific
Bize görüyor musun kafayı?
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Bize kafa offside'a gidiyor.
That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. He's cut it out.
Ya adam mesela sallamasyon atıyor şu anda. Nasıl gidiyor?
Danielson facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Conte aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, can they get him away? Toure is there to clear. Odo. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Mbappe, he's free, he has got space. Shapes to shoot!
Görüyor musun mesela nasıl engel oluyor?
Great vision. Ljungberg. He has found the way through. That's good play. Danielson going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Running on one side, dogged defense on the other. Serginho gets over and intercepts.
Baksana nasıl denge saplıyor.
Ended up in no man's land. And here's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's
Adam arkada
Conte.
dönüp atıyor.
He won't be happy with that one. Well read, nice interception. No goals as yet. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Pele!
Arkada dönüp şut atıyor falan.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kanka merak etme ya. Geçen maç
Galatasaray with the corner. They're first.
bak. Kalecinin üstünden vuracak ya. Adamlar hilenin gücü diyor ya. Sen bak adam sallamasın bak. Atıyor, sadece atıyor ileriye.
There's the crossfield ball. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try.
Şuraya bak.
Conte. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Danielson receives it in a good chance for a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! The invitation was clear and it was accepted.
Kanka yani sövmekle çare değil ki, yayını kesiyorlar içine. Şey yapıyor, toplu şikayet ediyorlar. Bunlar hepsi ekip olmuş, anladın mı? Adamlar bana şey yaptılar ya. İşte yayını
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt
telif
the
hakkı
opposition
attılar.
will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Kante does well to get it back.
Adamlar her yerdeler, anladın mı? Hani mesela senin mesela engelliyorlar. Diyorlar ki bu yayıncı mesela şey yapmasın, bizim hilemizi boşa çıkarmasın diye adamlar telif hakkı atıyor sana. Anladın mı? Hep birlikte el ele tutuşmuşlar bunlar. Hemen mesela şey yapıyorlar. Bak görüyor musun? Kastırmaya bak. Bir de yayınımızı da izliyorlar yani şey olarak. Şaka bekliyor.
Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Lan adam görmüyor musun? Bak adamları kaçırdıklarımıza bak. Şuraya bak ya. Tek kale gol olmuyor ya. Bak dönüyor ya.
Looking wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass
Sen
was
diyeceksin
decent.
Allah
They just
aşkına.
couldn't take out that killer ball.
Serginho. Bale.
Şuraya bak görüyor musun? Nasıl mesela adam mesela şey yaptırmıyor ki diye.
Vicious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Şu adam da iki arafasına sattı. Sen de işte görüyorsun değil mi? 6 mesela 6 şut 4 isabet gol yok. Niye? Hile işte kanka. Kastırıyor adam. Görüyorsun şutların mesela kaleci nasıl çıkartıyor.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Baksana Allah aşkına.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
Real chance! That's another chance!
O da girmiyordu ya.
Scores! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Orta açar. Adam oradan da kafa vurdu.
Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Sen adam.
Over to the left. Costa Curta with a
Nasıl
fine
paslaşıyorlar değil mi mesela? Tak tak tak tak paslaşıyorlar mesela bak. Mükemmel oyuncular ya.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Allah var bizi.
Serginho. Now it's Bale. Rafinha. And he's picked out the run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yeah.
Ball by the goalkeeper. Danielson. Danielson going full steam ahead down the left flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Otto.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Ona değil be. Bak mesela atıyorum mesela attığım adama gitmiyor yani.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out towards the right wing. Pele. They want to be quick to recover this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Alsam da giden zaten. Adam bir legebi koyuyor. Mesela şu adam da mesela gram oynamıyor.
Conte.
Ama işte futbol bunda zekaya gerek yok işte ondan bahsediyor.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. He's in just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's quick to get it clear again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
No, no way through. Oh, he's onto this. This looks promising. There's the header.
Bak oradan kafayla atacak ya.
Decent enough try.
Platini
Biliyor musun
certainly
arabası
knows
nasıl
that he's
gidiyor adamın?
missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ljungberg. Rafinha. Neymar.
Bak.
Can he get on the end of this? Danielson gets into some space. Serginho
Düz
gets
yürüyerek
good
nasıl
distance on
diye
it.
içeriye.
Spread it left. Takes a shot. Oh, he's really drilled it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, super ball.
Borussia
Görüyor musun
Dortmund
mesela adam
clearly are
nasıl
pushing
durdu ya?
for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danielson, not the most accurate pass. They'll have one final crack at it. And here's Bale. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent
Bak,
tackling
görüyor musun?
here,
Adama
and
bak
that
ya.
one a perfect example. Danielson, a lot of... Oh, smashing
Görüyor
header!
musun kafaları?
And that's a
Şu
real
adamda mesela
chance
gram
miss.
iş yok.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly
Bak,
brought
bak.
them a goal.
Bizdeki ağırlığa bak ya.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Zaten bizi böyle ağırlaştırdıkları için biz pozisyona giremiyoruz.
No, that was never going to make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Thuram. Conte.
Atsın gider.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
There's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So that's it. It is all over. So it
Şu
does
adam
end
da gram
all
oynamayı
square.
bilmiyor.
Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just
Ama hileyle işte gördün işte yani. Beraberliği yakaladılar. Yani hileyle şu adama mesela 10 atmam lazım, adam gitmiyor.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Totti. Totti. Good purposeful running this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Into the channel.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
There's the header!
Tries to get it clear.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Iniesta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's found a way past. Showing good feet. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hazard. Played into space out wide. And here's Ibrahimovic. This might, and again! Goal! Milan!
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bale. Odo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Raul. Rafinha. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was...
Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played.
Oh, he's through and all alone! Mbappe! He's got a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rafinha. Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in. Odo. And Neymar.
Raul. Raul purring through the gears. And here's the chance to counter. Rodri going full tilt down the left. And it's Cruyff.
Totti takes the shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. He shifted it to the flank, and here's Bale. Mbappe. Totti. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rafinha! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Iniesta was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rafinha. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Raul. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting, a header! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Otto. Spread it left. Now it's Iniesta. In with the challenge. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. So what can they make of this? Iniesta picks it up out wide. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ibrahimovic. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Serginho. He's looking wide. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Serginho. He has found the way through. And this is Bale. Backward it goes. Chance for a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Rafinha simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Neymar cuts it out. Serginho. Just about up to 75 minutes. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. That is lovely. And he's there to belt it away.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23, Ibrahimovic. Numero 9,
Maldini.
Iniesta. Numero 14,
Roberto Baggio. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Numero 19, lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero
He'll fancy
27,
himself from here.
il numero 21.
So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Il numero 22.
Rosicki! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Serginho. Costa Curta. And here's Aubameyang. Rodri gives no quarter whatsoever. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
5 minutes left on the clock. Roberto Baggio. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Lovely, takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. Well, clearly, Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also...
Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Unequalled in the history of our beautiful game!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Puskás. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. And he's running through. Chance for a shot! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard. A disastrous start, 2 down in next to no time. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Picked up, oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Just cruising, they are cruising. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yaya Touré swung over. No, he's not getting past him there. Knocks it into space. Borussia Dortmund already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Puskás played out to the left flank. Messi. Neymar powering forward here. Messi. Looking for the run. He's in a good... Takes a shot! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Real chance! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done. Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Raul. He's in a great position here. Davids. Hoeneß. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Odo. Now Neymar. Oh, what a ball! That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good ball. Shoots! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
And we have our very first corner, and it's been taken short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Puskás showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has found a way through. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Serginho. Spread it left. And it's Bale. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's run loose here.
Such good technique.
Raul.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Messi.
Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe.
He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once.
Now it's Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. He might be in, and Cruyff! No mistake!